the 16th century, the Thar Desert presented a severe geographical constraint for culinary innovation. With punishing temperatures and bone-dry air, traditional dairy-rich foods spoiled almost instantly. The challenge for the region's royal chefs was to engineer a luxury dessert that could survive this heat while providing relief to the stomach. To do this, they relied on a porous architecture that dissolved instantly on the tongue, creating a physical sensation of cooling that counteracted the arid environment. The solution began with the architecture itself. Deep inside Rajasthani palaces, kitchens were constructed with thick mud and stone walls, designed specifically to trap cold air and block out the harsh sunlight. Within these shaded, isolated courtyards, highly skilled traditional sweetmakers, known as halwais, operated under strict Sattvic purity rules, working without onions or garlic to prepare food meant for the highest levels of the court. To build a dessert that could survive this climate, these chefs had to master a technique of extreme artificial temperature variations, manipulating local dairy using the opposing forces of ice and fire. The physical process starts with pure desi ghee, a clarified butter harvested from the milk of desert cattle. The chef pours this rich, golden, granular fat into a heavy metallic bowl. Then comes the first temperature shock. The chef plunges freezing cold water and solid ice blocks directly into the fat, vigorously rubbing and whipping the mixture by hand. Under continuous mechanical force, the yellow fat breaks down. The granular lipids emulsify into a stark white, spongy, cloud-like cream. This specific emulsion is a crucial engineering prerequisite. By forcing the fat and cold water to bind together into a stable grid, the chef ensures the mixture will react violently when it eventually meets boiling heat. Into this fluffy white emulsion, the cook gently massages maida, a fine white wheat flour. He rubs it between his fingers until the mixture turns crumbly, resembling the desert sand outside. Slowly, more ice-cold water is poured in. The chef whisks the mixture constantly, creating a freezing, extremely thin, free-flowing liquid batter. Chefs rely on the chula, detailed in this document on Rajasthani cooking equipment. This mud furnace encases the fire, concentrating intense heat upward. On top, a heavy iron cauldron holds pure ghee, heated to a furious rolling boil. A freezing liquid batter now sits just feet away from a cauldron of violently boiling fat, creating a massive thermal contrast that will define the dessert's final structure. Using a small ladle, the chef scoops up exactly 5 grams of the icy batter. Holding his hand above the cauldron, he drops the liquid in a thin, unbroken stream. When the freezing batter strikes boiling fat, water evaporates instantly. Expanding steam causes a violent percussive sizzle, blowing the batter outward in a shock web. The cooked batter sinks briefly, then immediately rushes to the edges of the pan, forming a delicate ring of golden lace. The chef waits for the furious bubbling to subside, then uses a wooden stick to continuously poke a hole right in the center of the forming disc, making room for the next drop. This requires intense focus. The chef repeats this exact pour, dropping stream after stream, up to 80 times over 15 minutes. As the batter stacks up, it fuses into a thick, porous, cylindrical web. This honeycomb design serves a very practical purpose. The expansive, airy structure removes excess moisture during cooking, ensuring the final product can sit in the punishing, arid climate for days without spoiling. Once the disc reaches a crisp golden brown, the chef carefully lifts the delicate crown from the boiling fat. After draining, it is fully submerged into a warm, one-wire sugar syrup. As noted in this index of traditional Rajasthani desserts, these sweets heavily utilize dairy and clarified butter. The cooled honeycomb is garnished with saffron, cardamom, and often topped with rapti, a thick, clotted cream, alongside crushed pistachios. But this intense labor served a higher spiritual purpose. Ghevar is classified as a pure offering, designed specifically to be part of the Chapan Bhog, the 56 sacred dishes dedicated to Lord Krishna. The revered 16th century mystic poet Mirabai even documented the act of presenting this exact dessert to Krishna in her legendary devotional verses. Achieving a dish worthy of the divine required merging highly restrictive sattvic ingredients with extreme physical labor. Historically, the preparation of this dish aligns perfectly with the month of Shravana, marking the crucial transition from the scorching summer heat into the heavy rains of the monsoon. During this season, Ghevar acts as a traditional token of affection, specifically gifted to newly married daughters during major regional festivals like Teej and Raksha Bandhan. Over the centuries, the tradition expanded. The meticulous techniques of the royal khansamas found their way out of the palaces and into the bustling, vibrant streets of Jaipur and beyond. The dessert remains a practical solution to desert life, a structure forged from thermal shock that provides a lasting, shelf-stable sweetness to one of the most arid climates on Earth.